This week on Fishing and Hunting Texas, Clark demonstrates the importance of being flexible in hunting, as a late-night stand change puts him in a great position to take down a nice 8-point buck. But first, Clark is seizing a rare opportunity, a free weekend with his daughter, Emily Wursig. Now, the two plan to make the most of it with a morning hunt for a mature buck, and they're not going to let a little rainy weather get in their way either.
Hey, it is pouring outside. It's been raining all night and the radar does not look like it's going to let up, but I just don't have many weekends to hunt, so I've got the gear and we're going to go out and we're going to try to see if the deer are moving and we might get a shot at something. We know there's mature bucks out there in the area we're hunting, and I think we've got a good chance if maybe the rain lets up a little bit, so we'll see. You know, not many people might have gone out in that weather, but we decided to brave it. We got all our gear on, we got in our pop-up, and we decided we were just gonna look for a mature buck, see if anything came out. So this was an opportunity I was gonna get a hunt with my dad again. I got a hunt with him last year when I shot that 10-point with double brow tines, but that time he was just sitting there with me. He was helping me out, you know, kind of giving me guidance. This time he was gonna actually be filming me, which I was a little nervous about, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think he had it in him. I got my dad here filming with me, which is a little bit of a handicap, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm looking forward to it. We ended up seeing a mature 8-point, and when we saw him, we decided this is probably a buck. If he gets in range, we're gonna try to shoot him. Bow hunting is a whole nother challenge to hunting. You just really don't realize until you get out there, until you're in the stand and the deer are 15, 20 yards away from you, how difficult it is. It's just a whole nother level. You've got to really get out there and experience it to understand, you know, it is a challenge, and it's important to be ready and prepared so that when you get in that situation, you know, you're ready and you can make the shot. And I've been practicing the off season, I practiced during the season, and a week or so before the hunt, I actually went and got my Cabela's Instigator Bow tuned just to make sure everything was working right. And it was, which gives you a whole nother level of confidence when you go out there. You know your bow is shooting good, you've been practicing. So I felt pretty confident going into it. I was pretty sure I could make a good shot if he gave me one. And he kind of came close enough. I was getting my bow ready to draw, and then he ran off. He was chasing doe. It was the end of the rut, but they was still going. And so we kind of saw him running back and forth in the brush. There was a little lane we could look back and we would see him crossing. And so, you know, it gets really intense when you think he's coming back, and then all of a sudden he kind of turns back the other way. And so I keep getting my bow ready and kind of letting it loose. And he finally started coming in, and this time it looked like he was really going to come in and kind of stay for a little bit. And that's when I got my bow ready. It took a little while. He kind of walked around, wouldn't get broadside, and finally he gave me a good shot.
When we last left Clark's daughter, Emily Wursig, she was on the verge of taking a shot at a nice mature 8-point buck with her Cabela's Instigator Bow. But even with the buck in her sights, the final moments of the hunt proved to be the most challenging.
It took a little while. He kind of walked around, wouldn't get broadside, and finally he gave me a good shot.
Yes, I just shot an awesome buck, 20 yards. I think I made a good shot. He was back and forth, back and forth. He finally got broadside. I drew 3 times on him. Every time I had to let it go because he would turn. Man, we have hunted so hard this season, and this is making it all worth it. Gosh, I'm so excited. I got my dad here. There's nothing like it. Gosh.
There's always a moment after you shoot where you kind of wondering, did I actually make a good shot? So we were able to check it, realized I did make a pretty good shot, but we still wanted to give him just an hour just to be completely sure. But when we came back, it was raining pretty hard, and so we realized we didn't have much time. Okay, we're tracking this deer. We've gone about 75 yards. We've got a really, really nice blood trail. It's everywhere. It's raining, makes it a little bit challenging, but we're still finding blood, so I mean, it's looking up. I think we're gonna come up on that deer any second now. I see my arrow! My arrow! I found the arrow about 10 yards from it. It had fallen out. Look at that. Lots of blood. I mean, it was awesome. He ended up, you know, falling 75 yards away from our blind. It was a perfect shot. Woohoo! When I saw that buck lying on the ground, I was so excited. The adrenaline starts all over. You get so excited. You know, bow hunting is hard. It's not easy. You know, the deer are right there. It was raining, and so when you finally see that deer laying there and you just feel this sense of accomplishment, it was so exciting. I'm still ecstatic about it. Oh my gosh, look at this deer. That's a beautiful Texas 8-point right there. I got to hunt with my dad, made a good shot. You know, we woke up this morning and we were honestly not sure we were gonna go because it was pouring outside. We waited a little bit and we saw the radar and it kind of started letting up. It's still been raining all day, but we decided to come out anyway. My dad was filming me, which I thought was gonna be a little bit of a handicap, but I think he did a good job. Here he is, and I mean, he's beautiful. This is such a fun hunt.
So hey, I don't get a chance to film very often, but Scott was busy today. He couldn't film. I decided to come out. We thought we could make a go of it. Bam, you did so good.
Thanks, Dad. It was a fun hunt. It was fun having you there. I couldn't ask for anything better. I'm just thrilled. I'm so excited.
It was a great shot, great hunt, intense, and hey, now it's time to go see if we can find another one.
Let's do it. It was an awesome hunt. Couldn't ask for anything better. Woohoo! I'll come show you. It's in the car.
Perfect.
In fact, Emily was so excited about her hunt, she couldn't help showing off her trademark dance moves.
I got him.